Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, good morning. In 1989, the Maldives hosted the first international conference on small states on sea level rise. That conference, in its outcome document, the Mali Declaration on Global Warming and Sea Level Rise, recognized sea level rise as a common concern for humankind, that it would cause extensive damage to land and infrastructure. The conference called for urgent action against sea level rise, the availability of resources and technology, and continuous dialogue on the issue of sea level rise. It also called for establishing a working group, which eventually became the Alliance of Small Island States, to advocate and champion for SIDS in the fight for greater climate action. A fight we are delighted has reached the hallowed halls of the General Assembly today. For an emergency is upon us, threatening our way of life, our cultural identity, and our heritage, increasing and intensifying adverse weather and natural disasters, affecting in turn the well-being of our people, eroding our development gains, and putting our economy at risk. Climate change and resulting sea level rise demands urgent, consistent, and coordinated global action. Action that enhances the adaptive capacity of coastal communities and low-lying island states that are most susceptible. Let me outline three such actions. First, urgently increase the provision of and access to adaptation finance. Adaptation support has not caught up to the rate of climate degradation. We call to urgently address the imbalance between mitigation and adaptation. We urge to double adaptation financing. We ask to remove the tedious approval procedures and conditions to access finance and encourage financing on a needs basis. Without support towards our specific adaptation needs, the targets set out in the Paris Agreement and the 2030 Agenda cannot be achieved. We need political will and a coherent approach. A necessary first step is to incorporate the promise enshrined in the Antigua and Barbuda Agenda for SIDS into the International Development and Climate Financing Framework. Second, operationalize Loss and Damage Fund. And third, transfer technology. We have the science, we have the knowledge, and we have the tools to combat climate change. In 1987, our capital city, Male, was inundated with sea swells. We have the will to thrive. Our call to action, our fight to live on will survive. Thank you.